Good morning, everybody. What a blessed morning. You know, my favorite book says His mercies are new every morning. Boy, and looking around where I'm at, His mercies are new every morning. Look at the beauty behind me. Look at all those beautiful trees, all the greenery. Look at all that. Just wonderful location. Um, some of you guys might recognize the background. You know, it's just a wonderful location to go out and walk, and we do, and I am. And today's day 26 of sobriety, of no smoking, of not having to place a wager, gambling, which cost me tens of thousands of dollars. You know, basically a couple new trucks. Good morning to you all. Um, but yes, I feel very fortunate, very blessed with where I'm at today. My kids support me 100% in my new endeavor. Um, they believe Dad is actually doing something good for his health, for his life, for the family life. Um, what made you quit, Pete? You know, ultimately, shame, guilt, and just the pain. See, I went to a casino with my son and the wife, who reluctantly doesn't like going, but we were drinking, so she was the driver. We went, and that night was the beginning of October 2025. I think it was October the 1st, maybe October the 2nd. I don't remember. I was in a stupor stage. Anyhow, went to one casino and I ended up winning. So it was a Thursday night. I remember it clearly because I had to go to work on Friday morning at 5 a.m. is my wake up time. Well, we didn't get home. We didn't crawl in to the house till about 3 a.m. that morning. And getting up at 4:30 ain't gonna happen. And as you know, as many of you have done before, called in sick, and I got to do the calling. My wife ain't gonna cover for me, like some of your old wives. Mine won't do that. Absolutely refuses to. Anyhow, called in sick for being drunk. I was still actually drunk that morning, obviously, you know, the effects of alcohol, not to mention all them freaking cigarettes I was smoking. So I didn't go. Well, that weekend, Sunday to be exact, Sunday the 4th, October the 4th, 2025. I went to another casino since I had extra cash in my pocket, right? I use the word won, money, loosely. Let's just say I entertained it in my pocket for a little bit. Well, you already know probably the end of the story, right? If you're a real gambler, you're going to lose all that money and then some. There's no positive stories here. It doesn't end good. I lost all that money and went to the ATM and the cage. I went to the ATM twice and the cage one time and withdrew money, lots of money that I didn't have to spare. That every gambler knows what's going to happen there. I lost all that. I lost all that money. I lost all the money that I withdrew. And I'm walking out of that casino feeling like a complete and absolute loser. Because I am when I gamble. See, that seat at that slot, all I do is slot. I don't know how to play table games. I don't know how to play cards. That seat just sucks you in. And it did me. I couldn't leave. Hey, you're mesmerized. Those places are designed to suck your brain and keep you there until they take all your money and then some. See, you get that feeling that I can't wait to lose all this money so I can leave. That's a crazy way of thinking. I'm going to keep playing till I lose all that money. That's what those places do to your brain. You know, it's no longer about winning. Hell, you're going to feel just as bad about winning as you do losing, because you know deep down in your heart, you're not going to leave. If you win, you're going to stay there. Greed kicks in, and you want to win some more. You won this much, you're going to win more. Ain't this a beautiful location, folks? I get to enjoy today off. Today's Halloween morning, October the 31st. My job gave us that day off. I work for the state of California, and they say, hey, it's a good 3-day weekend for you all. Y'all enjoy? And we are, and I am. So here I am walking. You know, I had to go to the doctor this morning, go run some lab work. You know, I'm 62 years old. Not as healthy as I once was. All that smoking, all these years, it's taking their effect on the body. But guess what? I understand that the body is very rejuvenative. And the doctor gave me a little message. He said, you know, you're never going to be where you're at one time. But he could still keep working because you are serviceable. What? What does that mean, Doc? He says, like when you take your vehicle for a tune-up, it becomes serviceable again. Older vehicles the same way. So I'm a serviceable man. All right, Doc, that's good news. Hey, as long as I still have breath in my lungs, my heart's still beating, I can still thank God for the little miracles that I see daily amongst my kids, my grandkids, my beautiful places such as this, a new pair of glasses that I got once I put the alcohol down. Why don't you join me? Why don't you join me and take a view around you? Capture all the beauty, all God's beauty that surrounds us everywhere we go. Yet, you know, they say when the wise man points at the moon, the only thing the fool sees is the finger. I'm beyond seeing the finger today. I'm actually taking all this in. Nice, clean, fresh air. 26 days without cigarette smoke in my lungs. Taking it all in. Get to share a little bit of my story with you all. Is it easy exposing my underbelly to the entire population that's on YouTube that wants to see this? No, of course not. But I have an illness that unless I reach out for help, which I am, which I will, and I am doing, I'll be at another Gamblers Anonymous meeting tonight in Porterville, California. It's a drive for me, but who cares? It's a drive to the casinos too, right? But we make that effort. We get there. Hey, if you're having problems with gambling, why don't you join us? Look at the 800 number and join us in Porterville, California. It's a small group, tiny group. You know, if you don't know anybody there, you're scared. So am I. So was I. Today's only gonna be day 2 that I've been there. My name is Peter. Now you know somebody. Now you don't have to be a stranger there. Now you don't have to feel alone. And I'll see you there. Hey, let's as we're sitting there at that Gamblers Anonymous meeting, there is a casino. It's a tribal casino in Porterville, California. there's going to be people in there wasting their money. Yes, I said wasting. They don't spend, they waste it. I wasted tens of thousands. I'll be leaving Gamblers Anonymous after an hour of sitting there, listening and sharing our stories, our hope, and our future without gambling. And there'll be people driving away from the casinos with a whole lot less money in their pocket and their bank account and their purse. Not to mention their debit cards, credit cards. And I'll manage to keep that money in my pocket and enjoy taking a little road trip with the family coming right around the corner. I'll document that and I'll share that with y'all. But right now, I'm going to continue walking. I'm basically going off script, obviously, but I do want to document my my new life, my new endeavor, my new quest as a sober man with the rest of the people. Maybe one of you, 2, 3, as many as you want, will join me and say, hey man, that dude can do it. So can I. He's nothing special. That's right, I'm not. I'm just another human being among billions in this world who said, hey, you know what? No more. That's it. No more. Tired of being tired. Tired of waking up, not remember what I did the night prior. Tired of people telling me what a good time we had at the party the night prior, the week prior. And I act like I remember. I don't remember a ripping thing. Nor do some of you. You know, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know, I'm just being open. I'm just being honest. Yeah. And life is beautiful. Beautiful areas that we get to walk in. You know, take a little drive and get out the car and walk. Put the keys in your pocket. Exercising. You know, people say it's just walking. You're not working out, dude. You're not even jogging. You're not running. I'll give a rip. I'm a 62-year-old man. Walking is healthy for me. You know, walking is very healthy. Here when I was drinking and doing what I do, I didn't do nothing. Sat down, drank a few beers pretty much every weekend. Didn't drink every day. I do have a job, a career that I have to be there. I have to perform. Part of my job is to do presentations. And so I have to at least be somewhat coherent and sober. And when the days that I wasn't, I faked it pretty good, you know. And so here it is. I've gotten a little bit longer than normal. Just the beautiful trees. The fall weather is here, right around the corner from us, actually. And you can start seeing the change in the trees, the beautiful autumn colors. Thank you, God, that I get to observe that today, that I get to take it in and not take it for granted. The change of the seasons. I'm still here to appreciate it. I'm still here to observe that beauty. And in case, I think some of you guys know where I'm at, what park this is. It's a huge park, by the way. We'll stay in touch. God bless you all. Again, Veterans Day is around the corner. Make sure that we all take the time to thank a veteran for their service back then and their service today. Over.